again, folks. Skillful Mission here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my series, The Kings, or The Kings of Judah. And we have another episode today. We are on episode 2, and today we are going to be looking at the reign of King Abijam, or Abijam. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, but little known fact that this man here, he's the son of King Rehoboam, who was the first king of Judah, the son of Solomon, grandson of King David. And so we're going to be looking at the reign of King Abijam and seeing how his reign went. But like I said, last episode we looked at King Rehoboam. You can go click the link right up here, take you to that video. We look into the life of King Rehoboam and his 17-year reign as king of Judah. And today we're going to be looking at his son, King Abijam. And I'm going to say first off right now that there's not really a whole lot to go off of King Abijam. His story is pretty short, as his reign was pretty short. He only reigned as king of Judah for 3 years, and that's not really a long time, so there's not really a lot recorded of what he did as king of Judah. But what we do know in his short reign is that it's not good, and you're going to see exactly what I mean, folks. So here, we're going to be in 1 Kings chapter 15, and it's going to be from verse 1 all the way to verse 8. That's where it talks about King Abijam. So like I said, 3 years, very short. So it starts off by saying Rehoboam has died. Remember, Rehoboam is dead, now Abijam is king. It says in verse 1, when Jeroboam at this time is still king of Israel, and it's the 18th year of his reign. And during his reign is when Abijam ascends the throne because his father has died. And when you go to verse 2, it says 3 years he reigned in Jerusalem, as I said. And when you go down to verse 3, it says he walked in the sins of his father, Rehoboam. And if you read on, continue on, verse 3, which he had done before him, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God, as the heart of David his father. So like I said, folks, after King Rehoboam, he was a pretty bad king, not a great one. He did some pretty terrible things, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord. Same with Abijam, and it's really looking bad for Judah right now. And if you read on to verse 4, it says, nevertheless, for David's sake did the Lord, his God, give him a lamp in Jerusalem to set up his son after him and to establish Jerusalem. So again, we're going to see this a lot because God loved King David so much, and because he loved him so much, he does not want to destroy Judah and what little people and tribes they have left. They only got 2 tribes, and because God loved David, he doesn't want to destroy them for David's sake. If you read verse 5, because David did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord. See, as I said, folks, because God loved David, and David was such a great king, a great man, a man after God's own heart. God loved him, and he wanted to spare his great-grandchildren, his generations from then on. And if you go to verse 6, it says, there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all the days of his life. And verse 7, now the rest of the acts of Abijam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah? So basically, that's pretty much it, folks. You get down to verse 8, it talks about his death. And Abijam slept with his fathers, and they buried him in the city of David. And Asa, his son, reigned in his stead. So that is where our story ends about the reign of King Abijam. 3 years, not long, not a whole lot to record about what he did while he reigned as king of Judah. And I can promise you this, folks, King Asa is going to be a pretty good king. Definitely better than Rehoboam and Abijam, his father and his great-grandfather. So there's going to be some good stuff, and I promise you his story is going to be a little bit longer, so it's going to be definitely more details, and it's going to be more interesting to listen to. But folks, that is it. That is King Abijam of Judah. Hope you enjoyed this, even though it was short. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the Eyes today, and folks, I'll see you in the next episode of this or whatever video I make. God bless you all.